Well, today's Saturday, and let's see, there's hardly a puff of air out there. And I'm gonna hopefully head south and get a whole bunch of pictures, get some drone work done, assuming clouds don't get in the way, and try to check out some new places to see and film. And I think I've got everything pretty much ready. We've got cameras, Osmo, drone, GoPro, 360. So we should be pretty much set to do almost any filming. The problem with this scenario is it's a lot to carry. But I hate going and not being able to take a whole bunch of shots, so hopefully it'll all be worthwhile and I can get a few places in and get some good footage. See how the day goes. Okay, can you see those little dots there? Those little darlings are dead ants. They've been like in the house. I killed them. I cleaned them up. They come back. I don't know what their story is, but they're driving me nuts. Hard to believe that's the ocean. Looks more like a lake or something. On a calm summer day, little bugs or something. But nope, that's the Atlantic Ocean. Oh, one of the other reasons I had to wait a little bit, I mean it's not late, it's quiet. It's only like 8 o'clock in the morning, but I could have left earlier because I was up before 5. But I need the sun to be at least high enough in the sky so when I shoot, I'm not shooting into the sun because the picture is not going to come out very well at all. So by the time I get down south, it should be perfectly good. You know, there's times I go exploring a lot, trying to find different things. And now that we have a more reliable vehicle, I shouldn't say that, but it's interesting. You go down roads like this, you don't know where they're going to go, or whether you're going to end up turning around and just going backwards doing the same thing. But I hate going backwards. I like to go in one way, out the other, see everything along the way, and not just have to see it twice. I mean, you can't always do that, but whenever I can, if I can find another road to explore and try to go out that way, that's what I'd prefer to do. See the shark swimming over there? I'm going to see if I can get him to come back in. This is a whole new place. I haven't the vaguest idea where I am. And there's a whole bunch of roads back there. So I'm not sure if I'm going to continue or start backtracking. But this is one beautiful little bay. Well, that's cool. Let's see if this turtle will pop his head up again. I just came back from a swim. But anyway, this morning I decided to go do some exploring. And I went down to a place called Winding Bay, which is south of here. And I'd seen turtles there before. Scenery's beautiful. And I ended up taking another road, sort of explore. I hate going the same way twice, if at all possible. And I went in, found these beautiful places. You'll see the pictures. Put up some of them, not all. And then I continued on my way, like we're out in the middle of nowhere. I had the vaguest idea where I was. I knew I was on Eleuthera, but where exactly I don't know. And this is all back roads, sandy roads, brush, and get to an intersection, and it's like left or right. It's always that question. So I decided to go left, which brought me to this beautiful, beautiful scenery. And silly me, I kept going because that technically went back the way I had come, sort of. I was sort of making a circle around. And so I'm going, there's one little sketchy section I was concerned about coming, if I had to come back that way. And I get to a point, and there's a car in the middle of nowhere at this beach they call, what do they call it? I can't remember. I'll think of it. And they said, yeah, this is like the end of the line. And what it had done was I had come around and gone to a point of land. If I had continued on, it would have been a total dead end. Another total dead end. So I had to turn around again, which I hate doing. go back through the way I came, which was terrible. And the one bad section it was like kind of steep and sandy, and you could see cars had been stuck in there before. But got through, continued on the road, and ended up back in the highway. It was a great time. Saw places I had never seen before and views I had never seen. Oh yeah, one of those spots, of course, you never have a camera ready when you need it. I get out of the car just because it had opened up into this beautiful view, and I get out of the car and I'm like, hey, that looks like a shark out there. And he was just a little guy, but he's swimming around, and I said, oh, I gotta go back, I'll get the camera. I go back to get the camera, and he like swims away and never comes. And he had come right like probably 10 feet away from me, so I could see him clear as a bell. His fins were out of the water, it was so shallow. And then I saw a turtle and tried to get him to come closer, but the wildlife just didn't cooperate today. So next, we're going, oh, I went food shopping too. But next, I went for a beach walk and went for a swim. Water's still absolutely wonderful. It's still got to be, I don't know, probably 90 or better. No hesitation getting in. And then I'm going to take a shower, in the outdoor shower, with the cold water, because it's still pretty hot. And then I've got a lot of editing and all that kind of stuff to do to pull together this video. But it's early, it's only 5 o'clock. We'll get it done. Okay, all showered, cleaned up. Cold shower was wonderful. Cold shower, by the way, is probably 90 degrees, so it's not exactly cold. Anyway, I just totaled up everything from today's shooting adventure, and there's almost 15 gigabits of data that used for video and pictures, stuff like that. So to put that in perspective, a 2.5-hour movie is about a little over 6 gigabits. So it's like 2.5 movies worth of data. Now I won't use all of that because I cut pieces out, take this and whatever, but it's why you have to have a ton of storage and all kinds of things to do these things. Otherwise, you just can't store that much stuff on a constant basis. That's how it is.